guys. This lighting is very abrasive right now in my Airbnb. We'll fix that later, but hello and welcome to Tallahassee. This is the Tallahassee vlog. I'm talking really quiet because I don't know how thin these walls are, and I'm legit in someone's basement, if you can't tell by the ceiling, so I don't want to be too loud. But yeah, this trip has started off pretty eventfully. This morning I had to wake up and go to urgent care and get eye drops for my eye. It's pretty gnarly, so I'm not going to show you it up close, but it legit looks like I've been crying for like 3 days out of one side of my face. It's feeling a little bit better. The eye drops definitely feel amazing. So very happy for that. I also got some doxycycline for my upper respiratory infection, which is what they said I have, basically sinus infection. Yeah, we knew that. Fingers crossed it does wonders over the next like 30 hours of several doses, because my audition is not until Saturday. Today is Thursday evening. It's about 5:30, I would say. I actually got to my Airbnb before dark, which is unheard of for me. I always make way too many stops along the way, or I leave super late and I always have to find my Airbnb in the dark. But I didn't this time. I got here at sunset. I got checked in. I had a battle trying to open the door, but it's okay, we got in. And right now I'm trying to debate what to do because I just put my eye drops in my eye, and I actually discovered that my other eye is starting, hopefully not, but it also had some gross stuff in it. It's not as red as the other one is, and I'm really hoping it's not starting its journey, because if I showed up with 2 red eyes to this audition, that would just be comical. Like, that would just be the story of my life. So I'm hoping that's not what's going on, but I went ahead and put the prescription eye drops in both eyes because I'm not trying to deal with that. But anyway, all of that aside, we made it to Tallahassee in one piece. And I'm excited to explore a little bit and see what this place is like. The area I'm staying in is like very suburb. So I'm gonna head towards actual town probably tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna be up for very much tonight because I kind of just want to close my eyes. Like, staring at the road with this eye blazing, like, honestly did not help matters at all. So I'm kind of down to just like watch YouTube for the rest of the night, and maybe do some skincare or something. I don't know, like just relax. But at some point I'm gonna have to go and get dinner, because when I came in 5:30, there was so much traffic starting to pile up when I started to turn into the road. So I'm trying to wait until like at least 7 o'clock, when hopefully rush hour is over, and then we can go find some food to bring back. I don't really know what there is to eat around here, so I'm about to go and Google that. And we're gonna establish what the thrift situation is as well, because it would not be a trip with me if we did not go to the thrift store. So we're gonna find out what that's like too. But welcome to the Tallahassee vlog. Not gonna vlog too much more tonight probably, but I will show you what I'm having for dinner a little bit later on, and then we'll probably continue this in the morning. So I just opened up the fridge to put some of my snacks away, and look what I found in the fridge. Cookies and cream pie. Is it the whole thing? No, it's not the whole thing. I don't know. Probably not gonna touch it because I don't know whose it was, but I just found that funny. All right. I'm gonna take my little feel-good fruit punch shot that I got at CVS this morning. And I've decided to go get Chipotle. I had put this in the fridge for like an hour because I did not want to drink it room temperature. But it's got vitamins A, B6, B12, C, D, and zinc. So we're going to see how it tastes. But I thought it doesn't really have a smell. Not that I can smell anything right now. But we're going to take this and go get our Chipotle. Let's see how it tastes. Ooh. That is not fruit punch. Ooh. It's not bad when you're drinking it, but the aftertaste is like, Ooh. I need to drink some water. Oh, that is a very weird aftertaste. But anyway, let's go get Chipotle. Here we go. This is our little setup. I'm gonna sit on the couch with my little chips and bowl. And we're gonna put on some relaxing music because I actually have a little bit of work that I want to get done. Just to give you guys a little update, I have made progress on my other applications for the other companies that I'm auditioning for. I kind of skipped over filming that because I was having that mental breakdown in the last vlog. It has been a very weird January, guys. But anyway, I submitted a few videos. I decided just to forego recording contemporary in the studio right now because I'm putting too much pressure on myself, and I'm just going to submit footage of 2 contemporary-ish performances that I have. One of them being when I was Wicked Witch of the West, and because like it was classical, but not, I don't know if it counts as neoclassical choreography, but it was not classical, you know, because it's not a classical ballet. It was our own ballet. And then I also have a like modern piece-ish that we danced in jazz shoes. So I don't know, I'm stressed. So I was like, I cannot think about all of this right now, and with all of this going on and being sick and everything. So at least for like some of the smaller companies that I have submitted to, I used footage from those contemporary performances, and that's just going to count as my contemporary. Like, I don't care. I can't. I just can't. So I submitted to a couple. I'm trying to remember who I've submitted to. I submitted to Alabama Ballet, I believe. I emailed Chattanooga Ballet because their audition is on the same day as someone else. So I couldn't be there. So I emailed the director and asked if I could send a video, and he said yes. He responded to my email the next day, which was so nice. Like, people in Savannah don't do that, so it's so nice when someone answers your email. So he said, yes, please send a video. So that's what I'm going to work on tonight while I eat this Chipotle and watch YouTube, is I'm going to throw a quick edit together. He didn't have specifics he wanted to see. He just said classical and contemporary. And I was like, okay, cool. So I put together a little mishmash of stuff, including when I was on Dancing with the Bananas, because that's all kinds of different genres, like, and it's got partnering. So gonna put that on there as well, but I'm gonna email that to him tonight. So that'll be another submission done. And he said if he liked it, then we could work out another day for me to go to Chattanooga, which is super nice of him to do. So I already sent him my resume and stuff, so he looked through it, I would imagine, briefly. So it's nice that he's already seen that. That was a positive. I've also submitted to, I believe, New Orleans Ballet Theater, which I ended up finding at the last minute. I didn't even know they existed. I looked in Louisiana for ballet companies, and they did not pop up. So, but then I found them randomly on Instagram on my For You page. So, ended up submitting something for them. What was the other one? Oh, I registered for the Louisville Ballet audition, but it said that they would email me or something. Because I guess they have I think they have two audition classes, and they'll put you in one class or the other class so that not everyone shows up at the same time, which is really smart of them to do. So I think I'm waiting. I think that's the one that does that. I have to double check, but waiting on an email from them to say like which class I'm going to go to. There was somebody else. Was it? No, it wasn't Lexington. I can't remember the other one, but either way, wanted to update you guys. I did in fact get something done because I kept procrastinating and procrastinating. And one day I was just like in the mood and I was like, okay, we're going to tackle this one at a time and we're going to knock out the small ones first that you can do. So I did a few, sent them off with what I had. I just sent the Le Corsair variation I already had recorded that's like not, it's classical, but it's not in the standard repertoire or whatever. But it's still classical, whatever. I decided I didn't care, so I just submitted it. I'm going to work on another variation from Don Q. I think that's what I was trying to film on Sunday and got so frustrated with when I started not feeling well. I'm going to work on that because I think if I nail it down and keep running it, I could record it in a couple weeks if I start feeling better and it'll be fine. So, oh, sorry, I just had a coughing fit, but I was saying I was going to do that for the bigger companies so that it's like more standard repertoire or whatever. I don't know. It's all so much, you guys, but I broke things into manageable chunks and I knocked out one chunk is the purpose of this rambling. So I'm going to edit this last video tonight, send it off to Chattanooga Ballet, and he's pretty quick at responding to emails, so that's awesome. Maybe we'll hear back from them soon, but gonna send this email off tonight, and then I can enjoy this weekend in Tallahassee and focus on this audition, which tomorrow one of our tasks is going to be going to Staples to print off a resume to bring with me and a headshot. I think I might have a headshot left and an arabesque photo left in my folder. I have to check. If not, we'll stop at Walgreens and print out those photos. But I think that's all I have to bring with me tomorrow is just the resume and the headshot. Maybe a dance photo. I don't know. But got to go to Staples and print that off because my printer has been broken for about 6 months now, and I simply have not purchased another one because I never print things out. I'm not in college anymore. Don't need a printer, really. So I just print at Staples when I need to, but I'm going to go eat my Chipotle and sign off for the night. I'll see you guys in the morning. I don't think there's anything that irritates me more than trying to figure out someone else's coffee maker. Like, I couldn't get it to turn off, so I just panicked and unplugged it. Oh, it's too early, and it filled up too high. I don't know what to do now. Ugh. All right, we're back in the car again. Thankfully, guys, I woke up, my eye is not too bad today. I'm sure you can probably still tell which one it is. But that coffee I made, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You guys, if you drink like stevia or something else besides sugar in your coffee or tea, how? It is so nasty. I just can't do it. Like, I knew it would be nasty, but I tried to do it anyway. And I should have not tried that. But you know I had to come to Dunkin' because Dunkin' saves the day always. This is a very large coffee. Very large. I feel like I slept for 5 minutes last night again. But that's okay. We have our Dunkin', we have our proper coffee now. We're gonna turn our day around, so. And right next door to the Dunkin' is a Goodwill. So, you know, we had to just like start our day here because what else would we be doing besides popping into the Goodwill that's already conveniently right here? So, I don't have high hopes though, because I thought the Goodwills on Northeast Florida side, like I thought those were old looking on the outside and inside. I mean, we have really nice Goodwills in Georgia. We are blessed. Like, everything has been just totally rehashed, and we have the cleanest, nicest Goodwill stores ever. So we're spoiled. But like, I thought those Goodwills in Northeast Florida were old. This building, straight up, it looks like it's from the 70s. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a Goodwill this old. Like, the side of the building just looks like it's been here for eons. Like, but let's go inside. I need to drink some more coffee because I'm not speaking English today. Wow. I'm gonna go inside and I'm just gonna start my day off slow. It's about 9:10 in the morning. I woke up at 7:30. Could not sleep, but I'm gonna bring my Dunkin' in. It's just like old times. Like, I would always bring my iced coffee with me into the Thrift, and it's just like, this is vacation to me. Like, being in a new city with my iced coffee, starting my day off in the Thrift. We're gonna get up to some other things today besides thrifting, hopefully. So stay tuned for that. But we're gonna start our day off chill. Let's head inside. This is hilarious. Get ourselves a little Oscar de la Renta moment. Nothing crazy exciting though. This is why I love thrifting in Florida. Ended up in the homewares. Look at this pillow. And then we have shells. We have shells. We have pineapples. Look at this cowboy hat. It says like not microwave safe. So like, is this for dip? Is it a taco holder? I might need it. Guys, I'm screaming because I have the teacup set that matches this plate. No way. I have to get this. No way, it's the vintage Energizer bunny. I love this Athleta skirt. It's such high quality. Y'all, I found another one of these beach chairs. They like unfold into like a lounge. and it looks like it matches my other one almost. I'm so thrilled about this, and it's only $10. Decent pizza. Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. You guys, I am in this random thrift store. I can't even, like, I cannot breathe right now. I'm gonna show you all the vintage things that are here. Clothing is 50% off today. I'm in shock. Like, what? This is where we are, and this is all half off today. Hello. Guys, okay, I have to show you these vintage things. What? I found this bongo skirt. Are you kidding? That's beautiful. Then we have this perfect 1980s swimsuit. Ooh. Look at this. Please look at this tag. Oh my word. More to come. I'm not even sure what the last clip was. I think it was me losing my mind in that thrift store. I left with so many goodies, and I know I said I was not going thrifting all day today, but I might have done that. Whoops. But it's okay. We're celebrating the first official weekend of auditions. My hair looks absolutely disgusting because it is 73 degrees, and I cannot tell you guys how happy I am to be running around outside. The sun is finally coming out, which is great. It's been so cloudy. I've been running around from place to place, and I'm wearing my t-shirt and little skirt and my Birkenstocks, and I have no jacket. I don't know if anyone else is like this or just me, but like, I'm such a summer person at heart, but half of it is because I hate wearing jackets. Like, I just hate having all of this extra weight on me. That's probably my anxiety, honestly, if we're really being honest with ourselves. But nothing makes me happier than when it's warm outside and I just don't have to deal with jackets. Like, it sounds really pathetic, but I'm like, it aggravates me so much to have to like lug a jacket around with you all day, because when you're not wearing it, you're carrying it, and then you have to try and fit your purse over your shoulder if you're a girl, and like, ugh. Anyway, so happy that it's warm. I don't know how I'm gonna survive going back to winter temperatures. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I tried the new blueberry pomegranate lemonade from Wendy's also. I hadn't had that flavor. I love a Wendy's lemonade. The tropical one is my absolute favorite flavor, but I love all of them. Right now, I think they have mango something, and then they have another one that I forgot, but I had not ever had the blueberry pomegranate, and I think that was the new one they had this year, or that they had come out with, and it's not bad. Is it my favorite one? No, but I'm still running around in 73 degree weather with a lemonade. And we're thrifting. Nothing cures winter blues like running away to Florida and just having a chill day. Tallahassee's interesting. I'm gonna sit and rest for a second in this Goodwill parking lot that I just left. Because yeah, I've been to like 2 other thrift stores since I last spoke to you. Yeah, it's a problem. But what was I saying? Oh, Tallahassee is interesting. It's kind of giving me Northern Virginia vibes, which I'm not thrilled about. there's part of town that I'm staying in. I think it's close to actual downtown Tallahassee itself. Like, and it's so hilly when you're driving. It reminds me of Virginia, and it specifically reminds me of where I used to be, like, at Radford for college, like when you drive to Blacksburg and Christiansburg through the mountains. But like, everything is so narrow. All the roads here, like close to that downtown area, are super narrow. There is a lot of traffic. I'm here during a work day, of course. And actually I'm procrastinating driving back that way because it's currently 4:30 in the afternoon, and I really don't want to be sitting in traffic. Like, I have been so spoiled in Savannah. Savannah has no traffic, you guys. None. Like, I used to sit in traffic for like 45 minutes each way to go anywhere. And then I moved to Savannah, and it takes me 10 to 15 minutes to get to any destination I need to get to. And I don't know how I'm gonna ever leave that. Like, real talk. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with living in another place that has cars and people. Yeah, today has been a good chill day. I just needed, honestly, some alone time to just vibe in a new city and not be at home. I don't know. I think it's because I've been sick for a lot of January. Like, is January over yet? Because I've had so many issues. Thankfully, look at my eye, you guys. My eye is like almost better. So I don't have to go to this audition tomorrow looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Because that's what I was looking like yesterday. It was rough. So the eye drops have been fabulous. I'm so happy. My cough is still here. It's getting better. My congestion is so much better. So my only hope is that I don't cough so much tomorrow during the audition that I'm annoying. But speaking of that, I also drove to Tallahassee Ballet because again, living with high functioning anxiety, just because I have good meds does not mean I don't get anxious about stuff that's like normal to get anxious about, like driving to a new place. So I drove there, and I'm pretty close to it now actually, and it's pretty easy to find. So it's in like a shopping center, and it's got a huge sign on the front of it, so it looks really professional. So yeah, I was glad that I did that. So now I feel better. Like, I know how long it's going to take me to get there tomorrow, like from my Airbnb, and we don't have to be in a serious rush. I think what I'm going to do now while I'm procrastinating going to try and fight work traffic, which is something I need to do anyways today, is I need to go on the website and I need to see what I need to bring with me tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's just my resume and a headshot, maybe a dance photo, but I'm gonna look in actually it's right here somewhere. This car is such a mess, you guys. I have my little folder with, do I still have, oh good, I still have pictures. I still have, sweet, I have a first arabesque photo. Here's my headshot. Man, I look so much more alive than I do right now. You can tell I've been sick for this entire month. Wow, I should not be showing the internet that comparison. And then here is my little first arabesque photo by Rachel Neville. I was so fortunate to get a Rachel Neville photo shoot for my graduation present when I graduated from grad school back in I don't know what year that was. I don't remember at this moment in time. But when I got a graduation present, I had a photo shoot with her, and it was honestly the best experience ever. Dancers, like, if you can do a photo shoot with Rachel Neville, honestly, do it. 100% worth time, effort, and money. 100%. She's amazing. She gets amazing shots, and she's the nicest person ever. So highly recommend her.
So it looks like I have a copy of my resume still in here, but it's the version that's like 3 pages because my life is so complex. I don't know what I should be doing for my resume. So I have a version that includes my repertoire and my teaching jobs and my choreography that I've done, which is why it's 3 pages, because I've done a lot of crap because I'm 31 years old now. But I have a 1-page version in my Google Drive, which I'm gonna go to Staples now and get printed off to bring with me. So I know I have these dance photos in here, but I'm gonna make sure they don't want to see like another one, because I just did a photo shoot with my 2 best friends and got some cool contemporary shots. So I could print one of those out at Walgreens if I need to. So I'm gonna check the website real quick, and then I'm gonna drive to Staples and I'm gonna print my resume out just so I have everything set for tomorrow. And then the only thing I'll have to do, I can't remember if there's an audition fee for this one. I don't think there is. And it's kind of nice. This year I have noticed like so many companies now have waived their audition fees, which is amazing, because if you're not a dancer, like the best way I can explain it is like you basically are paying to have a job interview. It's so stupid. Like, and there's always, all right, I'm gonna put some more eye drops in my eye, because I have to do it 4 times a day. So it's time for my 3rd round of eye drops for today. And then I'm gonna drive to Staples and I will print out my resume.
I'm gonna try on what I thrifted today for you guys because I cannot wait any longer. I am so pumped about everything that I've found. Excuse my disgusting hair, but I want to try this on before I get in the shower because this stuff obviously hasn't been washed yet. But from the first Goodwill that you guys saw this morning, I did end up picking up this little Athleta skirt. I thought it was brown, but it's actually black and it fits perfectly. This is gonna be so good for line dancing, and it's got shorts underneath, and I like how it's got like purples and blues in it. I definitely thought it was brown, but I still love it. So, love this. The lights are flickering, you guys, so I'm sorry if it looks like there's a strobe light. I swear there's not. I ended up leaving a lot of things behind because it was the start of the day and I didn't want to get excited too soon, but I'm very glad I did not leave this. This epic, like 1980s asymmetrical sweater. How cool is this? This is like so Vogue to me, and it is so soft because I'm really picky about vintage sweaters. They cannot be too itchy, but I am absolutely obsessed with this, and I'm very glad I didn't leave it behind. Just look at that. What did you call this? Lattice detail? I don't know. And I like that it is a turtleneck, but it's not like constricting my throat. Like, it's a very loose turtleneck that's not gonna let the cold wind down your throat, but it's not too tight. And this is the perfect oversized fit. So I very much love this. And then the only other thing I picked up from that Goodwill ended up being these socks with bows going up the front. I don't know. What can I say? I'm a sucker for a good pair of socks. I then popped around the corner to the Salvation Army, which was also very highly reviewed on Google reviews. And I only got a couple things from there, but I think they're pretty great things. First is this Winnie the Pooh little Shacket. It is a really nice springy green color. Ignore my purple shirt underneath. But this is from Disneyland Tokyo, is what the tag says inside. But I like, you can cinch the bottom if you want. But I never can leave Pooh Bear behind in the thrift store. I literally cannot leave him. It's a problem. I am probably most excited for this next find at Salvation Army. Look at this. This is a leotard, you guys. It's a vintage Gloria Vanderbilt leotard. It fits perfectly. If you know me in real life, you know that I'm obsessed with vintage leotards. Look at this vintage tropical prints. And I don't have like any white leotards. Are you kidding? This is gonna go so good with my like hot pink or purple or turquoise trash bag pants that I have for class. I'm over the moon about this. I had to pause for a minute because it sounded like the Air National Guard was flying over. But then we're moving on to City Walk Mission Thrift. If you are near Tallahassee, run, do not walk to this place. It's the one I was having a panic attack in about the vintage sweaters that you saw. And we're gonna start with this amazing 80s swimsuit. Look at that. This thing has never been worn, you guys. It is brand new. You may catch me in ballet class in this, honestly. I don't have anything this color. And this is such a cool green. It's so fabulous. Oh my gosh. That took a hot second. I had to squeeze my butt into this skirt because this is the vintage bongo. Look at the label. I love finding that big bongo label. It's so cool. But it just barely fits me, you guys. Like, it fits my waist perfectly. It was just so hard to get up because there's no stretch ever in any of these vintage things. But the length is perfect too. It's like not too short so that when I sit down, I don't feel like I'm flashing anybody. And this is my color. Look at this turquoise. Look at this print. I'm obsessed. Also, look at the happy little saying inside. These Lululemon biker shorts in this gorgeous powdery blue color. And I'm pretty sure these are the Wonder Under. If that exists in the shorts, I think that's what this is because they're super soft. I never ever leave Lululemon behind. I'm incapable of leaving it there. And then here is the first sweater I ended up getting. I could not get all of them, you guys. Even though I wanted to so bad, I had to be picky because I can't go home with like 50 sweaters. But this one has all my favorite 90s colors in color block. It's like this hot pink and purple and turquoise. And I honestly love it more on than I loved it on the hanger. Like, I forced myself to only pick one of the 3 alpaca sweaters because I could not bring all of them home. Then while I have this red on, I did not get to show you guys this absolutely beautiful, genuine suede shacket that I found. I love like kind of the boxy oversized fit of this. I don't know, this also gave me like cowboy vibes. I don't know why, but I like how long it is and it'll look good with leggings or flare pants. I'm thinking of definitely throwing this on to go line dancing with the girls, like over my tank top. This one I'm gonna have to really work hard to get the stains out of it, but I could not leave this. I don't usually buy yellow for myself because I just don't look good in yellow. But I don't know, this might be a good summertime sweatshirt when I'm tan, maybe. But look at this. It's the limited, I don't know if you can read that, the limited ski in this metallic lettering. And if you know vintage sweatshirts, when you find a good vintage sweatshirt, it is so soft inside. This is like the softest vintage sweatshirt I have ever found. And honestly, the fit is kind of perfect. I kind of like it with these shorts, I'm not gonna lie. But this is the softest freaking vintage sweatshirt that I know. Finally, probably the best piece that I found today is this little 1950s, I'm guessing it's 1950s, little plaid dress, and it fits perfectly. Like, it fits like this was personally made for my body. I was really scared because it's a vintage size 6, and I was like, oh man, this is either not gonna fit or it's gonna fit. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't take a deep breath in it, but this is just so cute. And this is something that would cost like at least, I don't know, $100, $200 in one of our vintage stores in Savannah. And I literally got it for like $3 because it was half off. Look at this bodice. Like, sometimes vintage necklines can be iffy, but like, I cannot wait to wear this, like, to go get tea with my best friends, like, at the tea house in Savannah, like, in springtime. Can it stay warm outside, please? I also ended up getting a pair of rain boots from that place because I flipped these over and saw that they were Coach, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, how much are they? Look at this tag. $8.96. They were half off. So I got Coach rain boots in my size for like $4. And we unfortunately have our first casualty of the evening, guys. Like, I'm too lazy to try anything on in store because I have a pretty good eye when it comes to knowing like if something will fit me or not, usually. But every once in a while I miss, mostly because people shrink things in the dryer sometimes. But this is a really cute, really old Anthropologie piece. The brand is Odile. They don't even have it anymore in Anthro, I don't think. But look at the skirt. It was gonna be so perfect for line dancing, and I love this color, this cranberry color, so much. However, it is not going to zip. My rib cage does not fit, and it is super tight up top because I have wide shoulders. So the armpits are kind of cutting my circulation off. So I'm really sad about this though. This was one of my favorite finds actually because I really liked how the skirt did its thing, but I don't know, it's off to Avalon Exchange for this one, I suppose. Maxi skirt with like a little ruffle bottom. I really like how that moves. That is so cool. Guys, I'm trying to get back into maxi skirts. For a long time, they just reminded me of my high school strict dress code. And I was like, I cannot do maxi skirts. But this one was very 70s to me with this pattern that was so colorful. And it's by the brand Lapis, which I think at one point was sold at Anthropologie as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, or it might just be TJ Maxx, I don't know. But either way, I like how this is like a sweatery material. So this is like a winter maxi skirt. I want to get into wearing maxi skirts in the winter with like sweaters and cute jackets and like whatever, because they do keep you warm if you get one like this. So anyway, I love that this has, you can put this with any color at all. And I like that it's not constricting my legs. Like, I don't feel frumpy in this, which is how I feel in a lot of maxi skirts. So with some like cute little ankle boots with this, I feel like would be actually with my new cowboy boots. That's right, guys. I paid up for these because Goodwill is dumb sometimes. By the way, we've moved on to the last Goodwill. That's where this skirt is from. But as you can see, these were freaking $40 because Goodwill likes to be a buzzkill in Florida sometimes. But I did pick these up and overpaid for them because do you know how hard it is, how long I have searched for cowboy boots in a size 7, okay? They don't exist in the thrift store. Everyone is either a size 7 or they never get rid of their cowboy boots. I don't know. But either way, these are perfectly broken in. They're really nice leather and they're black. I don't have a black pair of cowboy boots. And actually, I'm digging them with this skirt. If you can, I hope you can see that. I hope that I'm far enough away, but I'm kind of digging that vibe. Tall boots underneath the skirt for extra warmth. Anyway, these were a must in my stapled, or a must-have staple in my wardrobe that I was desperately needing. And I was like, if I leave these, I will never find size 7 black boots perfectly broken in ever again when I'm looking for them. And I'm talking, they're the perfect width as well, guys. My feet are wide. So I have trouble finding cowboy boots that are comfortable because my feet are so wide. These are perfectly broken in, beautiful leather. So I decided to splurge. And I was like, you know what? Compared to the $200 they would be new, $40 is actually pretty dang great for these boots. And the very last thing that I picked up today, thrifting from the Goodwill, was this gorgeous, again, multicolored knit backpack. Oh, I didn't even see the back pocket. That's really neat. I was like, oh, I like that. What brand is it? It is Tommy Bahama, one of my favorite brands. Oh, there's a Skittle in here. But it is like totally brand new. No one ever used this, but this is like a good size for my airport bag to be, because I don't know, I just hate dragging a purse through the airport and my suitcase, like having it on my shoulder and also having a suitcase in one hand. Like it's too much. So I like to have my stuff on my back, like my laptop and my iPad and my phone and everything that I need on my back, and then I can maneuver my suitcase much easier. But I don't like the backpack to be too big and bulky. So I like, and this has card holders as well, so I can put my card holder in the pocket so I can easily find my wallet and all that jazz. So this is going to be perfect for our future audition trips coming up, because so far we're going to fly to Arkansas, to Little Rock, and we're going to fly to Nashville in a couple of weeks. And I have not updated you guys about that yet, but we're going to chat about that here in a few minutes, probably after I take a shower. Oh, I forgot. That's not the last thing I got. I lied. I also stopped by on accident. I say on accident. I was looking for a dance store, okay? I was looking for a dance store that I saw on Google Maps to see if they had my point shoes, because we don't have good dance stores in Savannah. I drove. The dance store is no longer in existence, but next door was a consignment store and this really fun little vintage place run by this super sweet lady. And I ended up buying a dress there because she had such great prices. This is her little shop's name, Avant Garb Vintage. And you can find her on Etsy too. But she gave me this little thing so that I could follow her on Instagram and follow her on Etsy. and it has 10% off for next time. So I can't wait to follow her on Instagram and keep up with what she puts in the shop, because guys, she has such like a unique little vintage shop. Like a lot of times when you go in to these shops, there's like a lot of the same thing, but she has like decades and stuff. The dress, look at this print. Hello, like, oh, there's a tag. No, this was not $10. Oh, guys, this was $10. Obviously her stuff was like in the 30 to 40 range because it's a vintage shop, not a thrift store, but this was $10 on sale. That's even cheaper than I thought it was. I thought it was like 15 or 18. But this is my ultimate perfect 90s tropical dress. It's in one of my favorite colors to wear, and it's the perfect length, and you can bet that I am putting this on as soon as the weather allows with my white fringe cowboy boots for line dancing as well, because this is going to be so comfy.